Welcome back to Stocks Updates, where we break down the latest financial news and stock market insights in a way that's easy to understand. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. In today's video, we're diving deep into some major financial moves in the stock market, particularly surrounding Super Microcomputer Inc., NASDAQ, SMCI. We'll discuss the recent purchase of shares by Amalgamated Bank, analyze institutional investment trends, and take a closer look at how the stock is performing in the market. Plus, we'll explore insider trading activity and what Wall Street analysts are saying about the company's future. Stay tuned because we've got a lot to unpack. Let's start with one of the biggest headlines. Amalgamated Bank has significantly increased its stake in Super Microcomputer. According to the latest Form 13F filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, the bank boosted its holdings in SMCI by a staggering 887% during the fourth quarter. Before this massive acquisition, Amalgamated Bank held 10,536 shares of SMCI, but after purchasing an additional 93,458 shares, the institution now owns a total of 103,994 shares. The total value of these holdings at the end of the quarter was approximately $3,170,000. This type of aggressive buying activity from a financial institution often signals confidence in a company's future performance. When a bank increases its holdings so dramatically, it suggests that they anticipate strong growth or stability in the stock. However, we need to take a broader look at other institutional investors to get a complete picture of what's happening with SMCI. Amalgamated Bank isn't the only institutional investor making moves in SMCI. Let's take a look at some other big players. Rakuten Securities Inc. This financial powerhouse also increased its stake significantly in SMCI. During the third quarter, Rakuten boosted its holdings by 391.8%, acquiring an additional 61,071 shares. The company's total ownership now stands at 76,660 shares, valued at approximately $31,921,000. Another big name in finance, Assetmark Inc., increased its stake in Super Microcomputer by 164.8%. The firm now owns 150,333 shares, worth about $62,599,000, after acquiring 93,569 additional shares in the last quarter. Clear Creek Financial Management LLC, this firm, recently purchased a new position in SMCI, investing around $635,000 in the company during the fourth quarter. Nepsis Inc. Another new investor in the company, Nepsis Inc., added a significant stake in SMCI with an investment of approximately $13,625,000. Sanctuary Advisors LLC, this firm, raised its holdings in Super Microcomputer by 254.7% during the third quarter. It now owns 30,634 shares, valued at $12,756,000, after purchasing an additional 20,997 shares. Overall, about 84.06% of SMCI stock is now held by institutional investors, which indicates strong interest and confidence from major financial firms. Now, let's dive into how SMCI has been performing in the stock market. On the most recent trading day, Super Microcomputer stock saw a decline of about 4.3%. with shares dropping by $1.86 to close at $41.09. While a single-day drop might raise some concerns, it's important to look at the bigger picture. The stock's trading volume was a massive 95,779,830 shares, significantly higher than its average volume of 77,844,500. This means there was a lot of movement in the stock, indicating strong market interest. Here are some key financial metrics. Market cap, $24.38 billion. Price to earnings PE ratio, 20.63. Beta, 1.30, which means the stock tends to be more volatile than the overall market. 50-day simple moving average, $36.63. 200-day simple moving average, $39.58. 52-week range, $17.25 low, $122.90 high. Debt to equity ratio, 0.32. Quick ratio, 1.93. Current ratio, 3.77. While the stock has seen fluctuations, the long-term trend suggests stability, and the overall fundamentals look strong. A big factor that can influence investor sentiment is insider trading. Recently, two major insider transactions were reported. CEO Charles Liang sold 46,293 shares at an average price of $50.17, totaling $2,320,519.81. After the transaction, Liang now holds 67,403,640 shares of the company, which is valued at over $3.38 billion. Senior Vice President George Cao sold 71,720 shares at an average price of $50.48, netting $3,620,425.60. Following this transaction, Cao's holdings in SMCI dropped by 78.67%, leaving him with just 19,449 shares, worth about $980,785.52. Insider selling doesn't always indicate trouble, but it's worth monitoring. Executives often sell shares for personal financial reasons, not necessarily because they lack confidence in the company's future. Now, let's talk about what Wall Street analysts are predicting for Supermicrocomputer. Cifra recently upgraded SMCI from a hold to a buy rating, setting a price target of $48. Barclays started coverage on SMCI, giving it an equal weight rating with a price target of $59. StockNews.com upgraded the stock to a sell rating, which is a bit of a contradiction to other analysts' views. JP Morgan Chase & Company increased their price objective from $23 to $35, but still rated it as underweight. Goldman Sachs raised their target price from $32 to $36 and gave the company a neutral rating. The stock currently has a mix of ratings, with 3 analysts giving it a sell, 10 assigning a hold, 5 rating it a buy, and 1 recommending a strong buy. Based on the data from MarketBeat.com, SMCI has an average rating of hold and an average price target of $61.87. So, what does all this mean for investors? Supermicrocomputer is seeing strong institutional interest, significant stock movement, and mixed analyst opinions. While insider selling might raise some eyebrows, it doesn't necessarily indicate trouble. With a solid financial foundation and growing investor confidence, SMCI remains a stock to watch. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you in-depth market analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.